Yo, 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 what's going on? This is episode 3 of the Lies of P series, and we doing it. It's about to be a good one. I'm excited. I hope you excited, because I'm excited. We left off in the church. We're about to keep it going. You feel me? Okay. I think we need to go back up if I'm not mistaken. I'm using this dagger. Uh-oh. Got an NPC here. I'm actually going to switch back to our trusty +3. Oh, we found another dragon crescent glaive, which is great. Not sure if it's the same one, but it appears to be. Let's get it. Hey there.
I'm surprised to see who's, well, alive. Oh, where are my manners? I'm Cecile, and I serve the Archbishop. I'm the only one left.
Damn.
Everyone's dead. From the petrification disease, or from the monsters. I didn't die. But my heart breaks more each day. Can you do me a kindness? Bring me the holy mark from the Archbishop's quarters. The Archbishop was a true saint. He was my savior. If I write his words into my heart, maybe it'll give me the strength to carry on. I can't die. But perhaps this can help me live again. Please, bring me the holy mark as quickly as you can. I can't die.
You can't die. What does that mean exactly? You know, we live in a world now where words don't necessarily have meaning. Well, I won't say we, because I still live in that world. Words mean things, okay? I can't die. What the hell? Okay, we got a trap. Go ahead and reset there. We got a gate down there. Okay, that brings decay. I know we had cleared the basement from the initial area. So let's actually take a second to go back to that area and see what the basement has to offer before we continue to move forward. Nice concrete visuals here. They could have did better than that, right? I mean, damn. This is where we came from. I thought that light was something to interact with. I remember we climbed up there to do a visceral attack. Let's actually go back down, which we did create a shortcut. I know I'm climbing up here, but I just want to get a quick refresher. Okay, pretty much got whatever was up there. We'll just leave that there because it'll essentially be a shortcut back. And I was gonna say, like, don't tell me I can't do a little parkour here to get down faster. We got her over there. Let's just go ahead and descend gracefully. Okay. Don't fall now. Much easier going back the way we came. All right, so we're on the ground floor now. We can get rid of some of these enemies. Forget my camera work there. Let's go ahead and get a running start over here. Alrighty. We'll keep it going. Let's check down here and see what's going on. So fire essentially destroys decay, which is great news. I mistakenly thought our weapon did fire damage, but it doesn't appear that it does. Just making sure there wasn't an ambush anywhere. Alright, let's open the chest. Let's see what this does. The storage device. Venini can decode it. It hides secrets using encryptions. Okay. So we'll bring it to Venini and see what he can help us do about that. And now we should be able to go back up utilizing this lift. We love a shortcut, don't we? We left a few enemies, but I don't think it's anything to worry about too much. We can continue moving forward. Okay. Great. I feel like I hear an enemy, a large enemy. Or is that the gears? You guys hear that? What is that? Maybe we'll figure it out sooner than later. I'm just hoping I'm not missing an area or anything of that sort. Up we go. Alrighty. Spoke with her already. We have to find something for the Archbishop. I'm assuming there's gonna be a way for us to get this decay out. Okay. That built up very quickly. Alright, let's keep it going. This time we will not step on that trap, which appears to be that block square there. But, you know, now that is an element that we have to worry about. Walk up to her. Never mind. Okay. Can we open this? No. We don't really have range, which is a little unfortunate. We'll go ahead and heal. And see, him walking backwards is a little concerning. Want those decays to build up. And thankfully, she missed her ranged attack, so we can work with that. This is very disgusting. That's what happens when you don't lock on. Use the geometry against her a little bit. So what the hell is the decay? The disease itself? Which I guess that wouldn't make too much sense, because then it would be a question of why aren't we affected by it? Or are only the humans affected by the disease and not the puppets? And the puppets are just mad on their own. This is why the cathedral was built and remembered. Pilgrims worship the merciful angel. Go ahead and get out of that as soon as possible. Oh, we can't climb up this way. Yeah, the decay, it really builds up pretty fast, but thankfully it doesn't seem to go down slowly, which is always a problem in video games. Let me heal that and back up a bit. And we'll use this. All right. We're just gonna have to deal with the decay. You know, it doesn't seem like it takes away health, but I could be wrong. All right. We needed that. Bad. But yeah, it seems like the decay is more so regarding our weapon and equipment as opposed to our health. Not gonna lie, that was completely unexpected. I didn't expect that at all. Not saying I shouldn't have, just based on, you know, knowing what type of game I'm playing. Okay, we have the Archbishop's Diary. And this looks like his room. So we got his holy mark. We got his holy mark. It's one of the items. And then we have just found something else. Oh, we found his diary. Cecil is unwell again. Let's see what's in here. Union strengthening frame. So we'll take a look at some of our defensive parts here sometime soon. All right, we got that, and we should be able to clear this out now, thankfully. Perfect. Okay, we got this, which brings us back to the Stargazer. And is this a ladder we have to kick down or climb down? Let's see. It'd be great if we could open this door. That looks like maybe there's a switch at the top. There has to be a way to open this door, right? Doesn't appear so. Looks like the shortcut is just that specifically. Alright, we got this. Now, we can go back and reset. And see if we can drop these items off as well. I should have just taken that shortcut. Appears to be the wrong way. Trying to get back to the Stargazer, and I just butchered that completely. I sure did butcher that completely, didn't I? Let's go see if we can drop these items off. And then... Actually, we're just gonna go ahead and move forward.
Damn it! I can't find the way out.
Uh-oh.
Monsters everywhere. I need to grab my share and leave.
Hopefully this isn't a boss fight because we are not necessarily prepared, but it does look like one. Unless this gentleman is friendly, but I would guess not. My first mind is telling me to go back, reset, and then speak with him, but we're here.
Oh, that's odd. I thought I was the only one with a sound mind here. Sure I don't need to introduce myself? Note these golden wings? Yes, you guessed it. You don't know who I am. Preposterous! Everyone in Krat has heard of me. Do you live under a rock? I'm Alidoro the Hound. Treasure hunter extraordinaire. Yes, it's a nickname. I ditched my real name in the past. I'm looking for other survivors of this disaster, but it's been a lonely search, and there's danger around every corner. Do you know of a place where I can take refuge? Preferably someplace clean and comfortable, you know, civilized.
I'm gonna send him to the hotel because I have no inclination that he's not good, but I don't want to.
Hotel Krat. Of course. A haven for all. And it's still safe and sound, you say? I have a lot of searching ahead of me, so why don't I lighten my load? Consider this an act of charity. A thank you gift. Take it.
Fire abrasive.
Since you're so helpful, I'll give you a peek at my collection. Show me what you're worthy of.
Let's see. Kill strong enemies to gain rare ergo. Alidoro is a treasure hunter who collects this rare ergo. You can exchange it for his precious weapons or amulets. Wow. So we got the 7-coil spring sword. We have the etiquette dagger, the holy sword of the ark, which is a great sword, a conquering amulet, a modification, and a dancing one's amulet. Enables dodging even with low stamina, increases weapon attack in proportion to number of fable slots. Upon a successful perfect guard, temporarily increases damage inflicted by weapon attack. So I definitely think I want that. In terms of weapons, he has 2 great swords and a dagger. I think I'm going to go ahead and grab all of the weapons from him, just because I'd rather use the boss items for this purpose instead of using them for the ergo gain. But let's talk to him and ask him about his collection.
As a descendant of aristocrats, the very best families, I have a duty to the common people. I live my life fulfilling that duty. And part of that duty is ensuring these items are returned to their rightful owners. What I'm showing you is just a portion of the collection. If you come to the refuge, we'll be able to continue our confabulation. Until then, remember this hound when golden wings shine.
Okay, so far he seems to pass the smell test. Meaning, you know, he seems like a decent fella. We can buy boss weapons from him, etc., etc., which ultimately should be decent for the purposes of our playthrough. I do really like the weapon that I have, but I don't want to just play the entire game with only one weapon, you know what I mean? So We'll go ahead and get back to the hotel once we do. And then I'm going to give him, you know, some of those souls in order to purchase some of his wares. Now, it does seem that we've completed pretty much what this area has to offer. So let's go ahead and head back and talk to the lady who wanted those items and see where that kind of gets us.
Oh, thank you. Just seeing the Archbishop's holy mark renews my spirit. It's a reminder of the quiet power of faith. I'll remember this forever, Stalker.
So we're a stalker. That's our title.
It's a reminder of the quiet.
Okay, so that pretty much just gave us an item. Let's go to the hotel and see if there's anything really great.
I'll use my power gel.
Okay, she doesn't have any new dialogue. We can bring that cryptid vessel over to
And my
Vanilla.
eyes do not deceive me. I never imagined I'd actually see it again, and in the flesh, so to speak. I just designed it, set it aside, and never got back to it. Genius and acclaim can keep one quite preoccupied, I'm afraid. You are really interested in the arm, I see. Then, my friend, you shall have it. It just needs a few mechanical adjustments to fit your, particular needs. And frankly, this design is almost child's play to me now, so let's start by making it a bit stronger, shall we? I will also add what we brilliant inventors call modularity. That means it will be much easier to improve and repair since you'll be able to use commonly found parts. You might say this arm's new abilities are, legion. No? Too much? It was too much.
What's up, Kev? How you doing, bro? You hate your job? Man, listen, that's a statement that every single working person in society can relate to at some point in their lives, if not even currently. How's it going, man?
Isn't this a cryptic vessel? Well, I would expect nothing less from you. What I mean, of course, is that this is a humble invention of mine. A cipher device. Once your information is locked in here, only you can get it out. Of course, once people realize the value of a truly unbreakable way to keep secrets, knockoffs flood the market. The trials and travails of true genius, forever copied, never credited. But I admit, even some of these knockoffs could still hold secrets. You're welcome to take a crack at, well, cracking it. Who knows? It could lead you to something truly valuable. Or at least more practical.
Yo, that playthrough you was doing last night was good, man. How far into the game are you? Or did you end up beating it? I ended up falling asleep, man. Which is a positive and not a negative. You know what I mean? Decipher the cryptic vessel. Let's go ahead and do that.
May I be of assistance? I admit I'm a bit rusty, but it's all starting to come back to me. What? No, of course I didn't read the contents. Who has time to read anymore?
Right. So we got orders to strike the puppet hanging from the Alchemist Bridge. Dear Adelina, I prepared a shelter for you. It's an apartment. You can stay there until everything settles down. I've arranged for someone to take you there. Once you get to the Alchemist Bridge, you're safe. The address and the key are hidden in the puppet hung from the Alchemist Bridge. Ask your escort man to strike the puppet. Okay. To make up for what happened, I'm escorting the alchemist for a bit. We're going to St. Frangelico Cathedral and all the way to the Grand Exhibition. Okay.
I always welcome friends.
Switch grindstone of grinder. All right, we'll leave it. It seems like we can talk to him about some things too. Let's see about Pulcinella.
Of course you're curious. Pulcinella has been restored thanks to you. In a small way. Mostly it was me, but you know, genius never rests. Except for beauty rest. Pulcinella isn't just my butler. He's my family. The only one I have left, really. I won't forget what you've done for us. If you ever need anything or... I always will.
Let's talk about the puppet frenzy.
No one, not even I, know what started the puppet frenzy. Why? That day of all days. It was horrible. A violent rampage of murder and mayhem that is seared into my memory for all time. And it was never supposed to happen again. I made sure of it. Designed a few special parts to ensure they'd remain loyal. Puppet armies do not arise by chance. There was intent behind this. I don't want to leap to conclusions, but the only one I know with that kind of power is the King of Puppets himself.
Alright, we need to find this damn King of Puppets. What is this? So we can craft a Legion arm? Oh wow. We can. Okay. Flambirds, Deus Ex Machina. You said that you appreciate stopping by. I haven't been too happy with the stream energy. You know what though, bro? You also got to give yourself a chance to get further acclimated, man. You did take a break, you know what I mean? Pretending to care is getting harder. You might just need a change of scenery, bro. A change of scenery might be what you need, man. Ugh, I like this. I like these falcon eyes. I like this Aegis too. I'm gonna go ahead and see if I can get this. Oh, I don't have the necessary materials. I need a Legion plug. I can get this one though. I'm not gonna do it though. I'm gonna leave this as is for now. Yeah, Kev, you might just need a change of scenery, my boy.
I know my way around.
You know what I mean?
Welcome to...
As shop goods, hand over a cracked supply box.
This is a supply box, officially approved by the city of Krat. I shall open it.
Okay, so now we got some more items in his shop, which is great. I mean, that's always a good thing. We got some upgrade materials. Okay. A bright red apple. Wonder what that's for. Just check the dialogue of some of these NPCs just to see if anything is new.
Thanks for keeping me.
Alright, she's all good. Where is that new gentleman with the weapons for sale? See if we can find him. We should go strike that puppet also. Oh, the cat moved. Are you gonna be friendly now? Wow. The cat is still hating, but this was a little bit... Okay, that was less, less hating. That was less of a hate-filled reaction compared to the others. Talk to Geppetto really quickly. What do we have here? Activate. Okay, so this is for the P organ. I don't think we have any more. Oh, we have 3 chords. So we can... Let's add another dodge. I think that'll be good. We're going to enhance our fatal attacks. And then the next thing we're going to do is... Charge Legion when eliminating enemies. Let's see what else we have. Enhances guard, regain, recovery when attacking enemies. Lower damage while dodging. That'll be good with this one. So we now have link dodge. We can unlock those now, which is great. Oh, I mean a new job. You know, maybe it's...
Ask me.
Okay, we pretty much figured that part out. But I was saying like a new job, you know, maybe it's time, you know, for a new role. Or maybe you just need a break. Check this door. We still don't have this key. Okay. Not quite sure where that gentleman is that we just brought back. I didn't see him anywhere. Could he be outside? I mean, it would make sense if he was out here, just due to the nature of him selling weapons. But he said he'll have more, so, you know, we'll eventually come back. Can we go to that bridge? And we have that blue marker. We pretty much should be done with the cathedral. Ellison Boulevard entrance. Let's go here. I think we need to turn in those items we found to that lady. I just do not know where she is. I feel like she was in a window that led us to the Mad Donkey fight. And I want to find her. I need to increase my stamina for sure. Have you been, you know, looking for new roles, bro? So we need to get this thing out. I forgot which button it is to change these. Letter with the refuge address. Address is Ellison Boulevard 221B. Key is enclosed. Okay, so we just came from that way. Where was that lady at? It was not her. It was the I think it was the police boss fight, maybe. She can run through this area. I was definitely trying to avoid that. Thank you. All right. It wasn't here. I remember we fought this guy. There we go. We get star fragments there, which is good. We fought the police guy here, so this wasn't it. Let's go in that house. Should be this way. There it is. I know he's there, I just stopped caring. I'm interested to try out that great sword from that guy's wares. I want to see what he has to offer. What's this? Okay, Owl Doctor hunting apparel and a thing of quartz, which is great. So let's switch our drip up a little bit. I like this. We'll just leave it like at that, unequipped. Do need some better eyewear. Alright, we found the treasure there. I really want to find that lady. She's somewhere close. And I just remember her window. We dropped down on her window. There it is.
You found her, kind one. I could sense her from miles away. Oh, my sweet Elena. Please let me hold her. There, my baby. I missed you so much. What do you think? Is my baby adorable?
She's a cute baby.
That's right, kind one.
She lost her mind.
You've granted me my only wish.
Give me something good.
My sweet Elena.
We're going to be happy now. Thank you so much.
Okay, so we got a record. We can play some music. Great. We satisfied that quest pretty much. Nope, didn't mean to do that. Let's go back to the cathedral now. I've had Dave's Hot Chicken once, and it was you know who brought it to me? What's that? Cindy did. I tried it. Cindy had brought it back one day, and I tried it. Actually, no, that's not when I had it. I'm capped. Cindy and Javier had came back one day and was like, you know, asking me if I ever had it. I tried it in San Jose though, when I was in Northern California. So yeah, they had went on a little lunch date or whatever. Came back, told me all about it. Yeah, we had lunch together. We had lunch together. Don't tell me everything without telling me everything. Goddamn. Inside the house on Evelyn Boulevard. We have another quest item here. I'm gonna go back to the Cathedral Library. Yeah, we're gonna go to the library. Cause I feel like I'm missing. Cindy was the first time you had it too? Yeah. I guess that was her spot. You looked and applied for a city job? Man, I hope you get everything that you want, bro. Because you deserve. You know what I'm saying? I know you excited, man. Hopefully it works out. City job will look good on you, yeah. Alright. Screw me, right? So, I feel like we missed something here. Has to be. This has to be the way that we continue going. I think I'm missing some type of boss fight. Oh yeah, see there's that door there, so we definitely missed something. Uh-oh. Well, I dropped down and I didn't mean to. And I stepped on a plate. What we got here? Legion Caliber. Okay. Hey. I need that every time. We got a new crank. Damn it. Gotta stop stepping on those. That is just gonna kill me. That gotta be the worst part of like the old days in places like this. What does this say? This place is cursed. It is the abyss of hell. You cannot leave. The only thing waiting for you is despair. Damn. That is very unfortunate to read while you somewhere fighting for your goddamn life. Okay, so we figured out how to get here. They call it the arm of God. You arrogant ones, you have called out the wrath of God. You've called the wrath of God. All right, we got this door open, so that's fine. Iframes. I thought I could get a fatal attack on him. Avoid that. Damn it. What did you think of it though, bro? I thought it was way too hot. Like, I think I ordered one that was so hot it wasn't even enjoyable. I tried to block that and I missed. I have used... I don't think I came this way. I guess I did. That's the way we got there. But yeah, I ordered it. Okay, so we got to get through that door. So I got to drop down that ladder. So that was the way I needed to go. Okay, copy. That looks like the boss fight, but there should be a way to open that door which the door is right there. There has to be a way to open that door. Because I see a chain right there. Let's go through this again. Alright, yeah. We should be good. I'm gonna open the shortcut. It has to be a way to open that door. And then we can go through there. And that should be the boss fight. Man, brother. After we fight this boss, and I'm assuming it's a boss because I saw the little stargazer thing, which lets you summon. So we went up there to meet that NPC, and then we can go this way. He scared me again. All right. Yo, I thought he was gonna stop. He just kept attacking. He didn't care. All right, so we got a double dodge now, which is perfect. I'm looking for the switch to open that shortcut. You had a similar experience. Your ex introduced you to another spot that's similar and it's so good. I'm happy to hear that because that Dave's hot chicken was hot as hell, bro. It was too hot. It was so hot, I just was I'm like, I'm not eating this, yeah. I gave it away and everything. Is the switch up here? Or are y'all telling me that we literally have to do the full, this is a full boss run? Wow, we can just pull the chain. My fault. Okay, so now don't always just wait for it to look interactable. Which, we got some souls. Or ergo, apologies. And we can do one level up. One level up, huh? I am gonna go 17 stamina here. Get the stamina to 18. I Saint Andreas. Andreas. That's my next name. When I rebrand for the 3rd time, Andreas. What do we got here? This is disgusting. Fallen. This is the Archbishop. Oh, this is nasty. Look at it. Look at it. Let me back up and heal. All right. We need this. I didn't respect it and I got greedy. I messed up. That right arm sweep. I'm greedy. I did it again. All right, we in a good spot. So I'm gonna heal again. Heavy attacks. No. I'm gonna heal one more time. Come on. I got greedy, man. Dang, I got greedy. It's doable. It's doable. It's so doable. I got so greedy, man. I just was like, you know what? We're going through this and we're swinging. And we're gonna keep swinging. Decay occurs when acid damage builds up. Weapon durability and acid damage on your character. It increases destruction damage dealt to monsters. Okay. I think fire would be good against this type of enemy. Let me give it another go. This time, wanting to be much less greedy. Let's do it. I thought I could block that in time. Alright, I'm being greedy, man. I need to block that attack. I tried to block it, and I got greedy. Let's see. Okay. I'm gonna heal again, and I got it interrupted. Damn. Alright, this is gonna be a wash. I missed. That three-hand attack is very telegraphed, and I keep hitting on the second part of it. I'm overextending, trying to get damage in, but this is doable, meaning we're gonna do it. We're gonna do it, and after we beat this boss, we're gonna try to find that guy to try out a new weapon. I'm gonna go find some I can get upgraded a few times and keep the ball rolling. Okay. See, I swung on that. All right, this is gonna be a wash too. We're just gonna see what I can get away with. Not much. Oh man. Lie or die. We gotta lie. This time I'm gonna try to let him close the space instead of running up to him and try to preserve a little more stamina on the introduction of the fight. And I'm gonna try the biggest thing, which is being more patient. More patient. But I wanna get in his face because I feel like that was where I'm able to do the most damage. Okay. Instead of trying to block that, I'm just gonna back up. Get back in. Alright. Still got hit by that. Yeah, I need to learn how to block that. You got another hit coming. One, two. I have to learn how to block that if I'm gonna beat this. What's up, X? They drop on the 5th of this month. Why did I hit right there? There we go. Oh, he got 2 phases? Oh my goodness. He got 2 phases. They dropped this Friday? What's good with you, yo? What you up to? Oh my god, it got 2 phases. This thing has 2 phases? Oh, this is disgusting. I might have to cop that, bro. How much is it? Oh my god, this is the Archmage. So this is what the disease does to people? I'm gonna stay close. I need to heal. Damn it! I needed that bad, yo. I need to repair my damn. I jumped forward thinking I would get an iframe. Damn, yo. This boss easy? Yeah, it's definitely doable. That first fight, I need to finish him off super quickly, as opposed to me taking, you know, so much damage, not having any more healing. I need to be patient though. The first fight, I need to be patient. The second fight seems doable as well, but I know myself and I need more healing, so let's do it. Let's try it again. I should have hit that. Trying to stun him. Stun, brother. Alright. Who's saying it's an instant horror classic? You watch reviews and all that already? Like on YouTube and stuff? Or you just know people that played it? Or what happened? Oh my God. Back up, try to heal my weapon. Shit. All right. That's on me. I have to have more healing. I went in with 2, but I basically went in without any. I need to go in there with more health. It's a given. Rad Brad already in part 3. Wow. And see, that's I always hate that about the industry. All these big content creators, they get all the content early, and then it's just like, oh, we already seen this, and it's not even out yet. That wasn't a perfect block. He should be stunned, yeah. Alright, I'm already down to 2. He still got me. I'm so annoyed that I keep doing the same thing. 2, there's a third one coming. I keep swinging this. That was a perfect block, I believe. Free balling in this heat is crazy. It's the only way to do it. It's the only way to do it, bro. Too slow to block. All right, it's doable, man. I keep saying that, but it is. It's doable. Oh my God. All right, I'm pulling it out. I'm pulling out a Spectre. I'm pulling one out, yeah. We about to do it. We got 34 of these things. Let's try it. Let's see how this switches it up. You don't watch early access anything unless it's an actual review and no spoilers. I don't watch walkthroughs either, just reviews. Blocks. Damn it. Look at that grease. What the hell is that? still attacking during the same window. Oh, he wasn't playing with me. He wasn't playing with me. Can we ban that bot, please? Andretti v. Andreas, right. This is Andreas. Alright, we got 2 perfect blocks. I gotta just start off patient, yeah. Get away. Freak. I just need a few more hits. All right, I'm in here. Broke my guard. Let me back up a little. And he stomped me out. Damn. Thank you for deleting or removing that bot. Yeah, it is scratching my Bloodborne itch. All this does is make me really want a Bloodborne 2. I wish I could get health back by attacking more. Alright, we're gonna switch the cloth a little bit. I'm gonna see if I can go get another weapon. I'm gonna switch a few things around. This is part of the process. Part of the process is seeing what we can do about overcoming some of these obstacles. So let's go to the hotel, see if Buddy has arrived, and see if we can get another weapon that might, because I keep making the same mistake of trying to attack in between this window. I think a dagger might be better for me, and I have a dagger that I do like, that flame dagger. Where can we find Buddy at? That's the question. We sent him to the hotel. He should be here somewhere. Oh, I did. The costume that I'm wearing, I just put on. Where is the guy that we met who said he sells boss weapons? I'm not sure where he's located. I want to give another weapon a shot. If not, I'll upgrade my dagger and try the fight with the dagger to see if that works out a little bit better for me. I don't think he's here though, which is unfortunate.
I know my way around a weapon.
So let's upgrade this dagger because it does fire damage. Hidden Moonstone. Yeah, we can get this to +3. I'm gonna try fire damage. I'm gonna try a weapon that attacks a lot faster. Let's see what else we have. We got some defense parts. This one absorbs physical damage, but the weight goes up tremendously. Reduces physical damage. That's a liner. This one enhances resistance to shock. So this one is better at physical damage and break resistance. So we'll put that one on there. What else can we do here? This is a resistance converter. Physical damage reduction, but I don't really have the weight to spare. We'll leave that one. Physical damage reduction rate goes up tremendously, but so does the weight. Okay, that's my strongest there. We got increases damage, increases weight limit, increases max HP. We have that one on. We'll increase our weight limit there. Let me see. Okay, so we're at 49% with that. Have you sat in Geppetto's chair and upgraded your character? Yeah, I actually did. I'm about to see what more I can do. See what my items look like. Maybe I can throw some fire on this thing. Okay. So we upgraded the dagger. Maybe I can switch my Legion arm, because the shock arm, I'm not using that at all. We only have the puppet stone. The puppet string. Okay, we'll leave that. See if I can... only have 2,000. Unfortunate that the guy who sells those weapons isn't here yet. Maybe after we defeat the boss, he'll actually show up here. Let's try the fight now. Yeah, I've upgraded. I probably should buy some more upgrades. If I can't beat the I'll try to buy some quartz. All right, let's do the fight without a star or the spectral and see how the dagger does. Okay, I keep blocking that terribly. All right, that went way better. Much better. Alright, let's try to heal. Alright. I rolled, but you can't roll out of that. Alright, better block. What does this attack do? Okay. There we go. There we go.
And now, the stage is set.
I want to go back to the old Krat. The old me. Before the greed overtook me.
Beautiful. We did it. Finally beat him. It just took a different weapon type. And sometimes, man, listen, if you know yourself and you know you're gonna keep doing something, maybe the best thing to do is just capitalize on the mistake that you know that you're gonna keep making. You know what I mean? And that's what I did there. I knew that it was very hard for me to contain myself when it came to attacking within that 3-hit window where he delayed the third attack after he did the 2 attack. Also in the second phase of that fight, I realized that you can decide which boss essentially you fight. Once he went second phase, I kind of realized, okay, I can just go to the back of him and fight the same boss that I was more acclimated to. Thank you, Harley. We did it, you know, thankfully. I knew I would keep making the same mistake of attacking in that window, so the dagger just works out better because I was able to do more damage.
What happened here? I haven't a clue myself. There's gotta be someone at the hotel who knows something.
Okay, so we need to go back to the hotel. We'll get the first Stargaze here, and then we'll go back. But yeah, it was just these games are all about trial and error. I also think the fire damage I don't want to step in that bear trap. The fire damage definitely helps.
Once, Krat was just a small town on the coast of little importance. Before Elysian Boulevard was built, this place literally was all there was of Krat. But when some in the city prospered, they left the old town behind. Through isolation and neglect, Krat's first incarnation became nothing but dangerous alleys and desperate slums. On the bright side, I guess, the whole city of Krat's pretty much like that now. The old town caught up with the new. It's true what they say. A receding tide sinks all boats.
Before he started talking, I had wanted to hit that bird. I felt like if I hit that bird, I would have got an item or something, but it flew away. He was sitting here talking about nothing. Nah, it was lore. It was necessary. Alright, so we gotta go around on that one. So let's go back to the hotel and see if one, Buddy popped out, and two, what the NPCs may have to say as a result of what all just pretty much transpired. How's your day going though, Harley? Also, I want to do a little bit of leveling up, see if I can buy some of that quartz that was available. And go sit in Geppetto's chair and upgrade. We got a record also. Let's put... Oh, that's beautiful music.
Welcome to Hotel Krat.
That's nice. You can just kind of listen to some of the music you come across.
People have no... Thanks for keeping.
Okay, she has no dialogue. Okay, so he's here now, which we expected him to be here after we beat the boss. Let's see if he has anything to say, which it doesn't appear so. He has 3 different quartz. So I'm gonna buy both of these. And I'm gonna buy this one as well. Just so we got enough to level up. And let's do that. And then we'll come talk to her. And then we'll go talk to him. And Geppetto may have some type of dialogue as well, so we can check that out. Okay. So we can get the increase on the staggerable window or add a fable slot. Here we got retain regard, add an amulet slot, increase post sales, and retain guard. So we're going to increase our post sales for sure. And we can do upgrade to a level 2. Enhances weapon attack when durability is at maximum. What is discharge? When post sales are discharged. I think that's good. I'm gonna go ahead and throw that on here. And then the second one, what do we have? And will we enhance the recovery effect of post sales? And we'll go ahead and grab that. Retain guard. Regain when using post sales. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and add that one as well. We got 3, so. Perfect guard increases destruction damage to enemies when a perfect guard is successful. Okay. We can. Let's see what else we have. We're gonna reduce our dash stamina consumption because why not? And then what else can we have here? Okay. We'll lower the damage of charge attacks because why not? Okay. Had to turn on the AC. Yeah, man. We got the AC cranking over here too. It's just too hot.
Could the disease lead to puppet frenzy? No, that doesn't make sense. Remember, puppets cannot get the disease. But puppets shouldn't frenzy either. I made them to obey and protect humans, not go berserk and harm them. But the stalkers blame me. They think I worked with the alchemists to spread the disease to puppets. How sad. All this resentment, with a lie at the root of it. That's why my only wish is that you stay a good boy. No resentment, no lies.
I really don't like this whole good boy BS, but we playing the story, so whatever.
The city of asked me.
Yeah, man, talking to you is a drag. Be a good boy. Like, dog, I'm 30. Who are you talking to? All right, let's see what the waifu has to say.
The cathedral. It seems nowhere is safe now. Maybe those who went there seeking refuge became monsters somehow. But the petrification disease turns you to stone, not into a monster. I'm worried about the Malam district, just below the cathedral. I wonder whether there are monsters there, too.
Just below the cathedral? You know what? Maybe she's saying that we need to go back to the cathedral. That might be of interest. I'm doing good, Harley. I hope you can say the same. It's been a great day. I'm gonna be barbecuing after this. We're gonna watch John Wick 4, eat some barbecue, drink some margaritas, have a good time, you know? Speaking of, if y'all have not watched the John Wick movies, has everybody here seen John Wick?
Oh, it's you. This hotel is indeed a refuge from the dangers of the outside world. I am the Hound, a descendant of the city's most aristocratic families. Repaying debts is what we nobles do. Anyone with a worthy spirit is especially welcome. Accordingly, I shall give you the honor of laying eyes upon my treasure. However, you must prove your worthiness. For this legendary treasure, the ego of a powerful enemy shall suffice. It's up to you if you want to make the exchange.
Okay. We have a blunt weapon, which is the Trident of the Covenant, which was just added. And then we were able to add the Nameless One's amulet. So we can either get a weapon or an amulet. Has a chance of none being consumed when using post cells. I'm definitely gonna get that. So we're gonna get this because that's great. Let's put this one on, actually. We're slightly heavy now, unfortunately. I'm gonna put the one that increases the weight limit back on. 57 to 63%. We did lose a little bit of health, but our post cells may not get used. So I think that's a great give and even exchange there. So we can use the parade leader's ego to even get the 7 coil spring sword or the dancing one's amulet. Upon a successful perfect guard, we can increase damage inflicted by our weapons, which I think is good. Now that Holy Sword of the Ark does look good to me, I will be honest. So I'm gonna wait before I make another decision to buy another boss item from him. But I think we made a good exchange on that front. I was gonna do something else. Let's see if we can level up with her. She seems to have more dialogue.
Surprises. Change is never easy. Look at me. A human trapped in the shackles of the past. I wish I was back in Krat before the petrification disease. Before the disaster. Krat was a city of light. A city of joy. I wish I could go back. Even just for one day.
Let's try to level up. Okay, so we actually need about 4,000 ergo to level up now, which is expected. Let's keep it going. No, we didn't watch all of them. We watched we watched the third one last night. We're gonna watch the fourth one tonight. Yeah, we're gonna have a good evening, man. Some barbecue. We making I'm gonna barbecue some carne asada. Grill up some carne asada. You know, we got some margaritas coming. Full plates of food. We're gonna watch our movies on that new TV we just bought. Man, we got a nice TV. It's in 4K. I'll be in the crib. And then the first thing we've watched on this TV has been the John Wick movies. And man, listen, if you have not seen the John Wick movies, please, you have to. Just watch the first one and you're gonna watch all of them. We out here using fire to purify all this BS. Man. I didn't expect that. Okay, so we got an acidic crystal spear, which that sounds dope. I might give that a shot, actually. Let's go ahead and try the acidic crystal spear. I do like, you know, just playing the normal game. I do like weapons that have range, but I think for the boss fights, especially the ones that are really punishing, I think the dagger is the way to go. And I'm trying to figure out how we can get in here, but maybe we gotta go all the way around. Wasting away in Margaritaville. Y'all like margaritas? What's y'all preferred drinks? Agent 47, that's Hitman? Oh my goodness. I need to heal. Okay. Good job. Agent 47 gotta be Hitman, right? What's the Hitman story in that game? Like, what did he do? Or what? Why is he going on hits, rather? You taking these? Where is that bear at? He does so much damage. So our amulet worked there, which is great. Alright, we got a dog over there. I need to kill that dog. I need these dogs dead because they got a range attack. Alright. Let's try this bear again. Bear is strong as hell. Damn, I thought I killed everybody. I guess I didn't. I need that thing. I need the humanoid to die. Damn it. There we go. That took a lot, but it had to be done. Got another dog. Was able to get 1 health back, which is great. Okay. It is Hitman? Okay. I thought Agent 47 was Hitman. Margaritas are good, but I don't really order them because there's usually something else I prefer. Makers and Coke. Mojitos are probably my favorite mixed drink, especially when they're made with fruit. What is a mojito? I've had one, I know, but I don't really know. I couldn't tell you. Someone's like, what is a mojito? Where is it at? Where's that butterfly? I just heard it. You hear that? Where is it? Don't tell me I missed it. There it is. Damn. Let's heal up. Agent 47 is like a CIA enforcer. His brain was wiped. All he knows is to complete contracts. Oh, that's fire. Do they have Hitman movies? Because I've come to the realization that I like a good movie where the whole plot is about nothing but smoking shit. Smoking everything. Mojitos are the drinks I miss the most right now that I'm not drinking. How long has it been, bro? You've been doing great at that, yeah. You know how many people wish they could say that they stopped and can't? I like this area that we in right now. See another item in there. They will have to drop and go around. They're made with right rum, but the taste is light and basically is a spiked lemonade. They use club soda too. And you really like a drink of carbonation. I feel that. Yeah, I know I've had them, but it's good to know like what exactly it is. You know, instead of just like, yeah, mojitos. Whole time I don't know what's going on. Okay. Before I drop down, let's see what's over here. And let's go back this way and drop down first. And I almost missed that item there. Oh, so that way actually just brings us this way. And I missed it. Oh my. Damn, it's fast. Look how fast this thing is. Holy, that thing is quick. What the hell? These are the Black Rabbit Brotherhood. They're wanted. It's a criminal group of 4 stalkers charged with theft, assault, tampering with bodies, and other serious crimes. Their base is in the Madam District. Okay. Looks like we're gonna be coming into contact with them brothers. I would prefer to fight this while I have more heals, but let's just see how it goes. I was trying to get a... Damn, he killed me through my block. I was trying to get another wholesale through fighting him and was hoping that my amulet would activate and then I could get 2 heals, get topped off, and then continue that fight. That was the plan, at least. Mint is another big ingredient. Mint is such a refreshing taste. I think folks be sleeping on the power of mint. One of the things I used to love, like when I was doing landscaping in college. Isn't there somebody that drops right here? Yes. It's when we would come up on like to, you know, landscape a garden or something, and it was a lot of mint back there. Like people would grow mint. It was always a good smell, like just a good, clean, fresh smell that I really enjoyed. The bear is back. You know what? I'm gonna save my heals for the other big enemy here, bear. And I'm gonna let you do what a bear does in such an instance. So we gotta take care of some of these enemies here though. Okay, he is gonna be a bit of an issue. Thank you for missing. Okay. Well, let's kill the rest of them. Kill these two over here. And we should be in a good position to fight old buddy El Pal over here. Margaritas use tequila. I'm not a fan of tequila. What do you prefer outside of tequila? I know my people are disappointed. It's crazy. Tequila's great. I mean, I prefer cognac if I had to pick one. Cognac would be my number one. But I also don't really have a preference, and I'll drink pretty much any of them. I promise I tried to block through those. So we got the key to the tomb slum. Beautiful. And we got the key. All right. So I think that will lead us around that way to come back up, if I'm not mistaken. Okay, we can't get in through there. How do we get in that house? Has to be a way, right? I think we go back around. Yeah, I was in landscaping back when I was a youngin', man. You know, just trying to get everything I needed to go back to college, earn an honest living, pay my damn bills. That was a crazy time in life, too. That was the first time I was around people in an open carry state who open carried. We'd be on the job, these dudes would just be, oh yeah, I got my Glock. What the hell you got your Glock for, bro? Dude pruning a rose bush with a Glock 19 on his hip. How do we get into that room? I wonder if I was supposed to jump over that. Maybe there's a way to get in there some way? It seems like it's breaking. That's not it. I don't know. All right, let's keep it going. Let's see what this. Dark Moonstone. Okay. This is even treasure to be found in a, there's even treasure to be found in a collapsing shack. Find out what happened to the greedy couple. Okay. We got a whodunit on our hands. Love me a good whodunit. Shout out to the whodunits. Damn. Did I just mess up? I believe I did. You've actually never had cognac? You've never had like Hennessy, Douce? None of that? Oh man, how you gonna stop drinking and you never had a shot of Hennessy before? I don't know how we get in there. I don't think it's possible. All right, I'm gonna go ahead. You know what? Let's progress this way. We can come back this way. 'Cause I know I needed to take that lift up. It just never came up to drink. Damn, yo. I'm sorry to hear that. Well, are you just quitting for good permanently, or are you like just, you know, taking some time for a personal reason? This area looks so beautiful. Look at this area. Look at this game. Oh, this is beautiful. I love rain. I love gloom. I love dark areas, and it's just perfect. He jumped off the top rope to do that. Oh no. What is that?
Mic test 1 2 1 2. We have a schedule update from the intruder. It's time to die.
Got you. So much for the guard dog, right? Surprised there isn't a stargazer here.
Reminder for all the malcontents of the Marlon district. A nasty puppet has invaded our territory. Be careful.
Oh, at some point they aren't over. As you were asking, I was typing it. Got you. Well, you know, if you can do it now how you've been doing it, you know that you always are going to have that willpower. You know what I mean? And that's what's most important, proving that you can do it. It's a personal restriction, the mental health, and then just where I am. I believe in that, and I want to drink until I feel I deserve that drink. I feel that. I definitely feel that. Like 1,000,000%. And that's a great, you know, way to kind of set a personal goal for yourself. Because when you do get to where you're trying to go and you do get back into it, it's gonna, damn it. Damn it, yo. I did not need to roll. But when you do get to that part, you know, of life where you just like, okay, I'm where I want to be. I feel great. This is perfect. Everything, man, that drink is gonna be so much more tastier, better. I'm gonna run through this and try to get my ergo back. Oh, these things are so fast, yeah. Thank God that big thing is not here. Because that was a doozy. Yeah, I rolled clean off of that. We should be able to make it back without much issue, though, hopefully. Even though these things are chasing us. Look at... Somebody should edit that with the John Cena intro. And his name is John... Dun, 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 dun. Why, as soon as he just fly off the top turnbuckle, yo. Dun, 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 dun. My time is up. My time is now. I remember when I was a kid, I used to watch wrestling. And I had told my dad, like, man, I want to hear that John Cena CD. I don't even remember how old I was, but John Cena, you know, he had put that album out with that song on it. Welcome to the territory of the Black Rabbit Brotherhood. Remember, anyone who fails to pay the protection fee on time is headed straight for the coffin. I hope we get to kill every last one of them. It was hard at first because I like going out into social norm, but having substitutes like non-alcoholic beers or my go-to cranberry cup soda is easy now. Yeah, you've definitely reached the point where, you know, it's not a factor. And you can go as long as you want to. All right, the Famous Collective. I'm going to end this episode here. I may be back later with a continuation of today's. Apologies, it was a little bit shorter than yesterday's episode. With that being said, I do have a few things that I need to handle. And in accordance with getting dinner and the rest of my night going. But I'll get this uploaded on YouTube and we'll keep the series going. You know, thank you and huge shout out to every member of the Famous Collective. Whether you're watching this on the VOD or YouTube, I greatly appreciate you. And we shall continue with the brotherhood part of the story. Love you all. Kev, I'll talk to you in a minute. And everybody else, and I'll talk to you in a bit. I'll see you in a bit. Appreciate you guys. Definitely. Good night, everybody.